discussed those meetings, we now have something that is really substantial for us this evening. At your place settings at the start of the meeting, I left you a packet of information. Our office received, and the town clerk's office received this afternoon, a citizen's petition for a special town meeting. And according to the submission, the purpose of the petition is to adopt a temporary moratorium on, quote, large-scale ground-mounted solar photovoltaic system. So this did come into us, and the town clerk certified the votes. It requires at least 200 certified votes, and there were more than sufficient included in the petition. And so at this point in time, and in the packet that I distributed is a copy of the petition and the proposed moratorium language. And also in the petition is a memo from the clerk, the town clerk, that outlines the process. So at this point in time, we have received the petition, has the requisite number of certified registered voters. The Board of Selectmen cannot touch the writing in this in any way, shape, or form. You literally take it, it goes on to the warrant, and that's what moves forward. You have 45 days to hold a special town meeting, and if you count that out, 45 days from today puts us right on Halloween. I don't know if anybody wants to have a special town meeting on Halloween. What I'm proposing for your consideration this evening is that we hold a special town meeting on October 28th, which is a Monday. And the way the sequence would work out is you receive the petition today, and by way of my report, I'm acknowledging that on behalf of the board, that we did receive this petition for a special town meeting, and we will act accordingly. At your next meeting on October 7th, you would vote to close the warrant and execute it. And then under our local regulations, our local bylaws, we have to send out notice to all households 14 days prior to town meeting. So at your next meeting, by closing and executing the warrant, that would give us time to post it, send out the notices. The clerk's office has to hold, again, by law, a voter registration, which would take place on Friday, October 18th. And again, we then put the special town meeting on the 28th. So estimated cost is approximately between $5,000 and $6,000 for town meeting. The high school is available on the 28th. The moderator is available on the 28th, and everything seems to be lining up. So at this point in time, it's really not anything to debate, other than if you want to have it on the 28th, the 29th, or the 30th. But my recommendation is to do it on the 28th, since all the resources are available, and we proceed. There's nothing that the board needs to do this evening other than acknowledge publicly the receipt of the petition. And again, at your next meeting, you'll take action to post it.
I'd say, let's go with the 28th. I don't see any issue with that. Obviously, they've, the folks that want to have the town meeting have plenty of signatures. As John said, we've acknowledged receiving the document, the notice. So go with the 28th.
Okay. Anybody else have any thoughts on that? By consensus, should we need to vote on that formally, right? Okay.
You'll vote. Your formal vote will come at your next meeting when you vote to close it and execute. The execution and the posting will have the date and the time of the invitation, which of course will be 7 o'clock at the high school auditorium where we always hold our town meetings.
I just think it would be a mistake to have it on the 31st for obvious reasons. Kids need their parents home, I think, rather than having people trying to figure out, do I go to town meeting or do I accompany my child trick-or-treating? I think that's would be a bad idea. So if that comes up, I would be against having it on the 31st, personally. Okay. So it sounds like the 28th is agreeable.
Okay, then we'll put the paperwork together for your next meeting on the 7th.
Okay.
Very good. And that's all I have.